Okay, so let's talk about something that's likely to happen to you at the very least once in your life, namely a black swan event. Now, when I say a black swan event, I don't mean a meteorite falling down from the sky and hitting the earth and crashing and killing everyone that lives here. But I am talking about work wise, relationship wise, financially. There will probably be some sort of a black swan event happening. I mean, COVID, COVID and the lockdowns was one such black swan event, right? Out of nowhere, supposedly, mysteriously, a virus pops up. Well, I mean, out of nowhere if you follow the official explanation. Well, I happen to believe it was engineered in some lab, especially since there was a lab conducting research on coronaviruses close to the now infamous fish market or whatever it was in whatever town in China. But that's beside the point. Financially, you could argue it was a black swan event because it led to the lockdowns, people not showing up, and if you ran a restaurant or some other business, you went out of business, or you could go out of business, and it was rough. A lot of restaurants had to struggle, or were struggling. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of or I'm actually diverting a little bit because I wanted to read verbatim what somebody said on Reddit when it came to getting laid off. Because it kind of doesn't make any sense. And it's kind of this black swan event that will happen, or that quite likely is going to happen to you eventually. Here's what the unlucky guy in question said. Fired after being the number one rep every quarter for 3 years straight. No reason or explanation given. I actually don't have an inkling of an idea as to why, unless they're in the red and just can't afford me anymore. Has this happened to anyone else? I am absolutely flabbergasted right now, LOL. That's kind of odd. I mean, if you're working for a company and you're the number one sales rep and you bring in the cash for in every quarter, 3 years in a row, so obviously you're worth a lot to the firm, and then they let you go. That kind of doesn't make any sense. I mean, it literally doesn't make any sense. If I'm selling cars and I sell 20 cars a day, let's just say, and my peers, my colleagues, who of course want to compete against me, they sell only 5 or maybe 10 cars in a good day, but I sell always more cars than them. Then I'm going to crush them competition-wise, but I'm also going to crush them revenue-wise. And of course, that's going to be good for the business. That's going to be good for the car dealership. Why in the world would you let me go if I bring in that much revenue? Just think about it. There is absolutely no logical reason as to why, unless there is a different side of the story. Maybe I've been rude to the boss. Maybe I fucked somebody's wife. Maybe, I don't know, I've got a different political opinion that somebody couldn't stomach. I don't really know. But from a financial perspective, it doesn't really make any sense, which is just my point here. This is a black swan event financially. If you're the number one sales rep, and then you all of a sudden are let go, and the explanation is, hey, we can't afford to have you here, we need to cut costs. And something smells fishy. Something is weird. Something ain't right. And my point is simple. You need to diversify. You need to always be on the look for more work, for more income streams. Don't rely on one, rely on many, so that you have something to fall back on. That's what I'm teaching in my email list. Where you should, excuse me. That's what I teach in my email list. And if you want to subscribe, get to click the link. Gee, I'm messing up. Get subscribed to my email list by clicking the link below the episode description wherever you are watching and or listening to this, and I'll see you there.